the cricket as part of a four-man attack. Does anything change for you, particularly in a first innings when you're one of four instead of having that fifth option?
No, I'm very clear on my role within the team. So nothing really changes with me. Just means hopefully that I can play my role to the best ability that I can. So if I get the opportunity to bowl more overs, I'll jump at it.
Nathan, what is the role that you see of a data analyst in trying to break down the opposition now? Are you somebody who relies on that a lot, or are you somebody who goes with gut instinct?
I think, to be honest, mate, I think I'm more instinct. I obviously look at a little bit of footage and understand people's strengths and weaknesses, but I'm not a big one on numbers because people are allowed to get better and people are allowed to change different plans as well. So they do play a big role for some players, but for me personally, it's more instinct. Yeah, he's pretty disappointed the other day when he told me about 4 or 5 days ago now that he had a little side issue. But yeah, the quality of person that Josh is, he's getting around everyone, making sure that that everyone's right here firstly, but he's also doing his rehab and training ball. You've seen him do his training tonight, and I think he did about a 90-minute rehab session yesterday. So he's the ultimate team man, to be honest, mate. He puts everyone first, and you'll see that this week.
You spoke about the Indian superstars, and it's not your problem to worry about, but when you see two world-class players who are 800 Indians on the bench, it's like, does it surprise you?
More than surprises me, but that's the quality of Indian cricketers that they've got in that squad, don't they? You've got Ashwin at 530 odd wickets, and then you got Ravi over Jadeja over 300 wickets or whatever it may be. So it's pretty remarkable to see the quality of players that are sitting on the bench. But I can't control who they run out, but it'll be a good challenge no matter who they bring out. That's for sure.
All good. Do you guys want to get some pictures?
Get the assistance on this wicket. You had a great record at Adelaide. How much do you think this wicket will help Spurs?
Yeah, I think it will. I think it's a great venue to play spin, and I think what Damien does here is he produces a great wicket that's it's got enough in it, and it's challenging for both bat and ball. If you're good enough with the bat, you'll score runs. If you're good enough with the ball, you'll hopefully create a few chances along your way. So I think this is probably the best cricket wicket in the world, if I'm being honest with you. So I'm expecting it to be pretty helpful for spin bowling as well.
Even before the series, we saw Virat Kohli taking on the centre stage. Now, after the first test, we saw Jasprit Bumrah is in the centre stage. Are you also, as an Aussie team, were they feeling the same that yes, suddenly Jasprit Bumrah is talk of the town as far as the strategy, what Australia is looking vulnerable against them, the batters, the right-handers and the left-handers, the whole top order. Were you seeing it like that?
No. I look at that Indian side and see a bunch of superstars. It's just not two. In the game of cricket, you need the whole team to play well and to win. You've got superstars like Virat and Bumrah, but you also got the rest of the Indian side. They're an incredible cricket team. So we're not just purely focused on one player. That's for sure. We've got nothing but respect for every Indian that walks out there on Friday. That doesn't mean that we're not going to compete against them. So we respect them, but we want to make sure that we're playing our brand of cricket and competing very hard against a quality Indian team.
Last time around it was Rishabh Pant. This time around looks like Nitish Kumar Reddy have a plan against you. Going for runs, going for all kind of hits. Were you surprised?
No. Against the best players in the world, so no, I wasn't surprised. But yet again, hit for boundaries. It provides opportunities for me to hopefully take a few chances along the way. So there we go.
You mentioned about
Usual to have so many days off in between a test series, especially here in Australia. So we've had a chance to reflect. We're well, and we understand that we didn't play our best cricket in Perth, and India totally played us. But with all the other stuff, it's been quite humorous in a way, looking at how much has been said and the reactions of so many different people after one loss. The beauty of a 5 test match test series, and I know Kez said it yesterday, we get the opportunity to turn that around. And that's the challenge of what we face right now. Obviously coming up against a world-class India side that played exceptional game of cricket over in Perth, but that's been 9 days ago now or so. So we're come come Friday we go again, which is I'm excited about.
Anything you found particularly humorous?
A lot.
What's the balance been like between reviewing what happened in Perth and then just moving on to Adelaide here and just parking that?
Yeah, I think it's a very individual. You look at someone like myself. I think about the game a lot, even when I'm at home. So I'm not really going to comment on the way Starkey or Marnus or Smithy, they all debrief their own games. It's about making sure that we understand where we can try and get better. At the end of the day, we're humans. We're going to make mistakes, but if we can go out there and try and get better and try and learn along the journey, then we're going to put ourselves in a better position come our next fixture. And we've got a training in an hour or so that we can come out here and make sure that we're getting ready for Friday. So we've got a great record here. We know we're playing at one of the best venues in the world on a great wicket, so I'm looking forward to that.
You
said
played
it was unusual to have the long break between these two tests, and you kind of got one on. I know you've got a test coming between Adelaide and Brisbane, but the gap between those two tests is like a challenge for the group.
Yeah, we only had lunch with a few of the guys then. We just spoke about it. We're going to get home at 11 o'clock, 11:30, midnight, then go straight up the Brizzy for a 3-day turnaround and be up pretty early there. But at the end of the day, we're professionals. We'll do what we have to do to make sure we get through this game, and we'll do what we've got to do. Who knows how this game's going to go? So we'll just deal with that when we get there.
Just launching his Sport for All campaign. As you notice, he's got some Braille stickers on the back of his bat, so that's part of his role as ambassador to Cricket Australia's blind, deaf and intellectually disabled cricket. So it'd be nice if someone wanted to ask him about that as well. Otherwise, he's here to answer your questions ahead of Friday's second test here at the Adelaide Oval.
Nathan, it's an important message that you're trying to spread today.
Regarding the stickers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, it's well documented how passionate I am about supporting the disability cricket, especially here in Australia. And I'm very proud of the work that Cricket Australia and Lord Taverners are doing with the three categories of the blind, the deaf, and intellectual. But there's so many people living with a disability out in Australia, and if we can help provide a safe and caring environment to ensure that people can know that they can come and play the game of cricket, the sport for all in my eyes, and a game that we love so much, I'm all for it, and I'll continue to be all for it.
So you've got Braille on the stickers. What does it say?
Well, yeah, it just says a sport for all. Obviously, I've got the sport for all in English, so everyone who's able to see and read can decipher that. I can't read Braille, so don't ask me. First time I've ever done that. Yeah. So yeah, it just says a sport for all in Braille.
And just with something like that, has it the work that you've done over the last few years, has it put cricket itself into context too? I mean, what you do and what you do not do?
Oh no, I like to think I've been able to keep my feet on the ground a fair amount throughout my whole career, and I think a lot of credit has to go to my parents for that, being country parents and making sure that I don't get too carried away with myself. But I've always been under the vision that as cricketers we're very lucky in what we do, but at the end of the day we're incredible role models for so many different people around the world, male, female, boys and girls, and what they see on the TV they can hopefully come out and reenact on the weekends or chase their dreams to play international cricket. But doesn't mean just on the field, off the field we're also role models as well.